Well, good morning. It's Lake City Adventures, and I'm on a special little outing today. I am going to take you along with me as we check out Lake City's own Sweety's Zoo. My Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert are the creators of Sweety's Zoo, so I am lucky enough to get a little bit of a backstage pass so we can see what the zoo looks like before and when they do all of the work to put it back together and have it opening and in operation sometime in May. So come along with us as my Aunt Karen and I take you to see what Sweety's looks like in Lake City in April. Before we get started on this early spring to summer tour of Sweety's Art Zoo, I just need to let you know that Sweety's is an adventure. It's born out of a love of animals and pure artistic style. It's located in beautiful Lake City, Colorado. Sweety's is an experience, and that means that no matter who you are, you will find something to love about Sweety's. So I am here with my Aunt Karen,
Hi.
who is a little bit camera shy.
I'm very camera shy.
But I've convinced her to do a little walk around with me so we can see her amazing handcrafted art zoo.
It's a mess right now.
Well, it's April, right?
It's
under
mess.
snow and ice.
It's a mess.
Walt Disney famously said, "It was all started by a mouse." But Disney animation began well before the birth of Mickey. And with my Aunt Karen's Sweety's Wildlife Art Zoo, you could say it all started with a deer. But Karen's love of animals and connection to art goes back as far as she can remember.
Welcome to Sweety's Zoo, which is under a significant amount of snow and ice.
Over the next few months, my Aunt Karen will transform this space into the amazing Sweety's Art Zoo.
I will start first hoping it dries out. Clean all this. This is all new. We did this last year, and there's sand and mud, but that's going to be where they'll play games.
What lives way over there under the snow pad?
The mini golf will be there, and that'll be the last thing I work on because that's the last place to melt. In the winter, when I take all this down, most of my animals are going to be right here, and then they need some repairs, so I'll be working on repairs and stuff.
These animals you have hand painted. Correct?
Yeah, I've sawed them out and hand painted them.
Karen has been cutting out and hand painting wildlife art for decades, beginning with butterflies. I remember my grandmother's house on Gunnison Avenue being covered in butterflies. Grandma helped us sell the butterflies, and Karen kept making them for years. It didn't stop with butterflies. Karen's artwork has been featured all over Lake City. Look at this beautiful fruit stand from 1992. And this mural she painted on the wall behind the clerk's desk in the post office. My Aunt Karen loves Rambo, and when I saw this picture of her, I had to include it. Karen has always had music in her heart. Here's a beautiful painting she created of the late, great Keith Whitley. After Keith passed away, Karen painted this tribute to Keith, and it was presented to his mother and wife, Lori Morgan, on the Grand Ole Opry stage. She continues to create beautiful art pieces, turning her yard into a magical wildlife wonderland.
And a lot of times I put them to some of my old trees. I will screw them to an old tree or logs, old cut logs, for they all stand up.
These are all animals, hand painted, hand cut out, that will eventually make their way out into the zoo.
And I'll have 20 new animals before I open this year. And I have a goal to have some pheasants and alpaca and, maybe a Highlander too in the petting zoo, because this is a petting zoo right here. And I'll have cute little animals at a petting zoo. Here's my store. A lot of these all go to the zoo.
Not only do we have hand-painted wood cutouts, we also have hand-painted rocks. Karen paints them all by hand on her kitchen counter.
Who's this guy?
Well, he is actually in the zoo.
He kind of scared me because I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't make him. He's the first rock I ever painted. No, he's the second rock I painted for the zoo. Okay, my ostrich will be there. Giraffes will be right there. And then back here will be elephants. And then I'll have a lot of the elk and bighorn sheep and mountain goats back there, there'll be a lot of different bears. There'll be grizzly, brown bear, black bear. Over here will be a Cape buffalo. Now Africa's kind of all through here. So I'll have like the African lions, I'll have leopards, cheetahs, just anything that's in that group will be right through here. And this will be all kind of gorillas all through here. And this is going to be a duck pond, and we got a new idea for it, and we'll have a duck pond, and there'll be all kinds of water birds all around here. This zoo was built because of a memory of a mule deer that I knew when he was an orphan fawn. And years ago, it was okay to kind of take care of him. And anyway, I knew him for 11 years, and that's the reason I built this zoo. Even wrote a book about him. He just changed my whole life. I loved him so much. He is buried right here. That's his grave. And so I built the zoo in his memory.
Well, thank you for taking us around and checking out the zoo in the winter mode. You can see how much work it is to put it together.
Well, just give me a couple of warm days. And
a couple warm days, and I'm hopefully going to figure out a way to show you how Karen puts together the zoo. How long do you think it takes you hours-wise? Have you ever figured it out?
I know it's going to take me at least, I know hours, but I put about 4 or 5, 6 hours a day. It'll take me until probably, I'm hoping May 1st I'll have it up.
Okay, so we'll show you the progress, and can't wait to take you to an art class to paint a rock.
Love to have you come.
Let's go find Sweety Zoo. Highway 149 northbound, find the country store. There's the country store. Turning on Ocean Wave Drive, don't miss the bakery. Breakfast, hangout, and Euphoria, yum. Blue Spruce Lumber, Renee's Garage. Great businesses on this side of town. Coming around the bend, this is Riverside Estates. It's a great little neighborhood up in the spruce trees. Lots of bear activity up here. The bears love this area. We're going to climb Black Bear Hill. Black Bear Hill will take us up and around to Sweety's Zoo. The cemetery is up the road if you keep going, but here's Sweety's.
Back out to Sweety's Zoo to see what they're up to. They've had a couple of nice spring days around here, so I think they've got some work going on. Karen's been updating some painting, so let's go see. I'm already seeing some updates, some freshly painted faces. Oh, look at how beautiful. Look at this. Look at how much work this is. Ooh, this guy's freshened up. Isn't that amazing? I had to come pop in on you because I knew you'd be getting ready for today. What are you doing today?
Well, I'll show you the art thing.
Goodness.
That's my ideas. I drew all the rocks down there and I got the paint and stuff.
So here's what people can use to get inspiration. And then look at these rocks. Already packed away, ready to go. These rocks down here with like the stencil on them. And paint. Once a month, the seniors get a lunch, right? And then an activity?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so,
I'm
too.
not positive, Buffy.
This is your first one?
This is my first.
Can I do a little walkthrough to see what has changed?
Still got a few more dinosaurs, and I've got a lot still.
Dragons put up. Ooh, look at that
I'm
little
still gonna put my
cutie.
unicorn, but my unicorn broke her horn.
Oh no.
So I got to fix her horn.
Cannot have a unicorn without a
Have a broke
horn.
horn.
This is the prehistoric area. Boy, it's really coming alive, Karen. Oh yeah, those two are about to get in a fight. I see the story now. Look at this. The polar bears and the penguins. Look at in the back. I cannot believe how much you've done since I was here, like just the other day. So do you know how many people you're gonna have in your art class today?
I just think about 7 or 8. I don't think
Oh, that's a
too
perfect size.
right.
He kind of looks sad.
many. It looks a little ornery.
This one looks playful. Oh, I want to see these sparring elk. Those are cool. Sorry, guys. Look at that. This is awesome. And this
Well, I
isn't even, she's
appreciate
not
it.
even ready to go yet.
He was one of my first ones out here.
Yeah, he looks like he's older and wiser.
He's old.
This hippo family is so cute. Ostrich.
Oh,
Look
I
at how
think-
cool this is. So people come in and they participate in a rock class, which I want to do. And they, yeah, my boys have been doing it since they were tiny. Well, I really appreciate you giving us a walkthrough today. Oh, look, snow melted. But we'll continue to update. Come here.
That's something else I have to do.
More to come from
Okay.
Sweety Zoo. Well, good afternoon, Lake City Adventures. It's time to go check on the progress at Sweety Zoo. As long as I've known my Aunt Karen, she's been fit as a fiddle, and she is not afraid of hard work, which is a good thing because this is a crazy amount of work. Oh my gosh, she's perfect getting the fish.
We're going to get some alpacas. I got 2 babies. I'm going to get the mama alpaca. And then I've got a African bush pig coming. And so my Goldens are up today. Got them up today. There's my new baby Highlanders. They're new babies. Then I had to repaint my red panda.
Any Disney fans out there? Turning red.
Tasmanian little devils up there.
This is him, right?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
You have a little storage. You have some in, and you have to
go
get them and load them.
We'll show you what we loaded up just now.
It's crazy. That's so much work.
We're getting our fountains going.
I love the sound of the water in here.
I love them.
It's our friends.
So there's some of my animals there.
Monkey, he looks funny.
And I got this little guy. Robert's got to help me hang him.
This is a labor of love.
I'm glad I don't have to feed him. See, these
well,
guys.
You've definitely been raking all of this out and getting it all clean.
There, he's hanging out.
After the loss of her animal companion Sweety, Karen took to writing as a way to heal her broken heart. She published her book, My Sweety, in 2012, and between 2012 and 2015, she made the dream of Sweeties come to life.
I like him.
He's just got quite... Does he have monkey buns?
He does.
He does have monkey buns.
Hey, it's his ear.
Oh, yeah, he needed patch.
Yeah, I tried to patch him, and I got to give him a bath.
It takes a lot of upkeep.
Oh, it does.
These are the templates, the rock templates, and people can pick out something that they love, and then Karen assists and provides supplies to paint your very own magical rock. Sweety!
This is what's all made after.
I love it! Welcome back to Lake City Adventures in Sweety Zoo. We're about to do the final walkthrough. Aunt Karen opened some today.
I opened some today, but tomorrow, 6 days a week.
6 days a week, and today's June 1st.
Yeah, June 1st.
So you hit your goal to be open June 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. So let's see what you had to do to get there. Welcome to Sweeties. Here's a little info for you. Okay, what do we have going on?
So what we have right here in the front here is where the people can play cornhole. There's a marmot. Marmots are around.
He's a little chunky guy.
This is brand new, this cornhole right there is brand
beautiful. Hello there, Chubby Wubby was a bear.
new. That's bonus. People
These
love
are
to
bonus.
see the marmot.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's there.
What is that guy?
I'm not sure. He's a little owl.
He's
but he
so
has...
cute. He's cool. Fantastical. Chubby Wubby, are you getting a drink?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get a drink. Hello. Are you curious?
Yeah, I might check that out with my teeth.
Here's
the
the
mini
Wild
golf.
Survival
mini golf. But that's the mini
Look.
golf. And the
Just gonna
birds
give you a
have I got to
sneak
sweep again tomorrow.
peek
I
of
just-
these. So this is what people can do before and after walking around, and art classes, just entertainment here while all the birds and the creatures are around. Just a really nice, also every hole hand painted. And if you remember from the previous videos, none of this existed. In fact, this was under a lot of ice and snow.
It wasn't.
So it's pretty remarkable.
There's Buster. Okay, we have ping pong. I'm going to clean everything, I promise. The ravens have
I'm sure that's a continuous
it's
situation.
continuous, yes.
Little wiffle ball.
But over here, we have Sweety's croquet.
Oh,
And kids can
these are
play.
babies.
Yes, for little kids to play croquet.
Oh, look at these are babies. Hi, little guys. Who can find Sweetie the fastest? So how fun. Look at these babies. Oh, and is Sweetie a baby or
Yeah,
is
there's
Sweetie?
the little one. That's the little one.
Oh, and here's the namesake baby Sweetie. Hi.
That's the only place in Lake City where you can feed the bears.
Just so you know.
It's the only place. There's Sweetie right there.
And if you need to adopt a pet that's already been painted, you can come into the store. You can pick yourself out a beautiful piece of artwork. There's something for everyone in here. Good morning from Sweety's Zoo. Sweety's is officially open now, and today, June 5th, 2025, we are going to embark on a rock painting class. And I'm super excited. I went and grabbed one of my good friends, Linda, and she's going to be painting with me. And I think there's a couple other girls over here too. So yeah, I'm going to show you how awesome it is to paint rocks here at Sweety's. Okay, we're starting over here.
I'm going to take a hummingbird
My sweet
out
Linda.
so she can look for this to paint.
Okay.
So she have an idea. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you get a little template and then, yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
Let's see. There's lots to choose from. I like hummingbirds too, but oh my goodness. I might have to go gnome. Owl. I have an owl, but I could use another one. Oh, I like this cute little house. I think I'm gonna have to do this gnome. I mean, come on. Of course. Just want to point out that it's raining, but with these awnings, we're going to be able to paint.
My name is Maddie and I'm from Texas.
Texas, and Maddie has chosen a raccoon, and she's using this template.
And I'm Ella from Texas as well, and I'm doing a little hummingbird.
Look at how cute that hummingbird is. Look at that. Okay, Ella, you have been coming to Sweety Zoo for 11 years. You first started painting when you were 8?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Is this your first time?
Yes, my first.
It's your first time. Linda, how many times have you been here?
I've been coming since 2008.
Oh my goodness
The
gracious.
zoo was here. She just came and we just.
Because you guys have a passion
was
for
painting
painting rocks.
I was in her first class. I'm from Texas also, and I paint and I sell my rocks at home, and I've just had so much fun.
And it all started with, hey, can you teach me to paint a rock? That's
It
awesome.
all started right here.
So let's see what you're painting today. You're painting a Hummer. Look at how beautiful this template is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm doing he's a cute gnome, but he's going to have to be a little dirtier than she probably intended because he's going to be a miner.
Oh, you're going to get up here and go black right there and little black right there. You want to rid of all my mistakes. And black right there and right through there. Awesome. You're doing really good. I'm really impressed.
She's quite the artist. She won't tell
Very
you that,
talented. I can see that.
How's your bird going?
Well,
She hasn't started
he's
yet.
blue.
She'll
I have to go over the blue.
That's the best part of painting, I think, is just go over it. If you didn't shade that right, or oh well, just keep messing with it. You guys have special places that you're going to put your rocks?
I'm gonna give mine to my mom.
Oh, does she have a garden?
She does.
Oh,
yeah.
she's
She
gonna
loves
love
hummingbirds,
it.
and she's looking.
Okay, Karen, I need you. Well, I can't get this right here.
I think all you do is pull it down a little bit more. But if you want to make it a little darker going up or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of want to add a little gray to his hair, but I kind of need his face to dry just a little. No, I'm going to just use this black. I'm painting my dad in non-black. I love it. It's just like meditation, I keep saying.
It is.
Look at, we're all connected. Isn't that funny? There were all these connections here today.
A rock painting class at Sweety's is so much more than that. It's about connection. Connection to nature and her creatures, a place to let your creative self shine and paint what you love. Isn't he cute? Little George. Little George. And how long? I think we were here for, what, an hour? What do you think? What is the average it takes people to?
About an hour.
Yeah.
I started this idea because of the deer. I wanted to have a memory forever. But I don't think I had any idea the closeness, the connections I've met here and getting to really know these people are all family. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's the neatest thing about what's happened here is the connections. Mm-hmm. It's all because of a mule deer.
Yeah.
That I've had all these connections.
Well, and also,
and stuff.
You are a really bright personality, and people really, they do. They really love seeing you, and they're
old blonde.
inspired by you and your love of the animals.
Well,
Well, I think people like the little girl. She's a grown woman. She is in college.
She's in college.
She has been coming to Sweety Zoo for 8 years.
Yeah.
Since she was,
for
11 years.
11
since she was 8. I'm getting those flipped. Since she was 8.
They even came in the flood. I didn't know that.
That's
Remember,
the first year they came.
In
In July 2014, after being open for just 1 week, fast and fierce rain caused a mudslide that filled Sweety's zoo with feet of sloppy mud. With the help of family and friends, a little Kubota tractor, and some good old-fashioned perseverance, Sweety's opened back up for visitors just a couple of weeks after. Now that is resilience. So, Linda, you've been coming. We learned today that you may have helped spark one little spark of inspiration.
We said, please teach us how to do some of this.
No, well,
she said, I'm not a teacher.
I wasn't a teacher, and I just hoped we could do it. And what was my biggest mistake was just making ducks. So that
No, that was perfect.
We're like those little ducks.
You're like, we're going to start off with something easy.
She thought we had a little background in painting, or we had none.
Oh my gosh! What did those ducks look like? So, how many do you think of those rock templates you do every week?
Do at least 10 a week.
10 new ones a week.
You had to put in the store.
To fully paint. I'm talking about just the outline rocks.
Oh, the outlines. I do. It depends on how many I think I've done throughout a day. Like if I've had 8 or so people, I'll try to replace them.
Every night.
I'll try to, every night.
Just your kitchen counter, you and your rocks.
Pour a little kitchen counter.
What has Sweety Zoo meant to you, Linda?
Oh my goodness, it's my reason for coming to Lake City. It's one of the main reasons I like to come, because I have something to do.
Well,
I don't fish, I don't hike, I can't ride a bike. I can't, there's so many things that I can't do, but I can do this. I learned, and I take my knowledge home with me, and that's what I do at home.
How did you get your group that comes and paints rocks?
We just start a text every Thursday morning. You want to go, you want to go, you want to go, and we get a carload, and it's just wonderful, the tranquility of being in this area right here. The wind chimes, the trees, the flowers, everything is so peaceful. It's just amazing how you feel when you leave here.
Sweety's Zoo is a magical space created out of the love of animals and the desire to keep the memory of that love alive. It's a place for connection and creativity. It's a place you should never miss if you're in Lake City.
And we had so much fun today.
It was a fun day.
So much fun. So I hope you all enjoyed seeing the work, the heart, the love, the time in Sweety's Art Zoo, and
And from Lake City Adventures, we'll see you real soon.